Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Beat the Press podcast. That's right, we are on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube debut. This is the setup. This is where I record. This is the new setup. I've recorded one most recent episode in this setup. Usually I record over there. You guys can't see. It's out of the frame on the ping pong table. Finally got a desk. This is actually my first desk I've ever had, and it is for school, so I can use it for the podcast now. First things first. I know you see all the Raiders. You see all the Raiders in the back. We got this Niners flag over here, just so we can represent a little bit. And I got the Jerry Rice jersey. I'm gonna try to wear a jersey every episode because I have a lot of jerseys. And not sure. Oh, the Lakers game just ended. I got the Lakers game on over here. Lakers Rockets. I'm rooting for the Lakers. If you guys watch my prediction video, you guys would know. So yeah, like I'm saying, this episode is gonna be a little short. We just gonna talk about the NFL. It's gonna be a 2-part episode. It's hot in here, so I'm sorry if you guys see me sweating. It's hot in here. Can't on the fan because it'll be too loud. But like I was saying, it's gonna be two-part episode. This part we're gonna talk about the NFL, kind of how things are gonna work on the YouTube, and the next part will be about the NBA. Talk about the second round. And yeah. So, let's see, what else am I forgetting? We're not going to upload everything on here, and also everything on here will be YouTube exclusive. Just like everything on the Spotify and Apple Podcasts will be just voice exclusive. So it's going to be two different things. Same title, different episodes, yeah. Everything will relate. We'll do 2 parts, and this and that. This one we might be away from the podcast and more towards just sports stories and such. And I think that's going to be about it. About everything, how it's going to work out. I'm going to have this cup. This is my cup of water. Because you always got to hydrate. Yeah, that's going to be about it. This episode is sponsored by... Not sponsored, but my cousin has a eyelash company. XO Lashed by Mo on the Instagrams. Go check that out. If you are in the Bay Area... XO Lashed by Mo on Instagram. Get your lashes done. It's for the ladies out there. I don't know how many ladies we got listening, but if you're a guy, got a girlfriend, she looking a little, you know what I'm saying? If you want her to get her lashes done, head over XO Lashed by Mo on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hop into the NFL news now. Running back Leonard Fournette, the 25-year-old out of LSU, signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you watched the latest episode, or listened to the latest episode, you'll know he got cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was a 4th overall pick. Again, out of LSU, looked very promising, I ain't gonna lie. Last year actually had a career year, I guess you can say. 1,152 yards rushing. Why did Jacksonville cut this man? He could have been their future. And if they wanted to tank for Trevor, this chair is also gonna be really, it's really creaky. And so yeah, why did they cut this man? Cause he's playing so good. My guess is they're taking for Trevor. Even though I'm a huge Gardner Minshew fan, Gardner Minshew might not be very good, but he has potential. As long as Jackson will play their cards right, at least. Right now, their only receiver is DJ Chark. I mean, is he good? Yes, but is he number 1 receiver good? I don't think so. Jacksonville's, if they're tanking, at least tank for Jamar Chase. Because there's just no point in getting Trevor when you have Gardner. Now, I'm not saying Gardner is a top 10 quarterback in the league. But he has talent. He's something special. Anyways, back on Leonard Fournette. He signs with Tampa Bay. 1-year deal up to $3.5 million. Pairs up with Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. They already have Ronald Jones. So they got a 1-2 halfback threat. They also have O.J. Howard. So, this Bucs team is looking stacked. Again, I've talked about this in previous episodes. This Bucs team is looking stacked. Their offense is nasty. Are they forgetting about the defense? Yes, and defense wins you championships. They have Shaquille Barrett. That's fantastic. I'm pretty sure they still have Ninamon Kong Su. Right? I don't think he signed anywhere else. You gotta build on your defense, man. Yeah, he is still with the Buccaneers or with the Rams. No, he's with the Bucks. You got to work on the defense. So that's why I think this team is not going to be as good as everyone is hyping them up to be. I'm sorry for the creaky chair again. This is going to be the Browns. This is going to be the Browns of this year. Why do I say that? The Browns are the same thing. They got Baker, Odell, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb. They signed Kareem Hunt. People are like, oh my God, this is a Super Bowl bound team. Well, guess what happened? Not the Super Bowl. Not the playoffs. Now you can blame the coach. Freddie Kitchens was not very good. And they got a new coach. He's better than Kitchens. I don't think. I'm going off topic. Buccaneers are not going to live up to the hype. That's a stacked division. That's a really good division. Even the Panthers have made a move. They got Robbie Anderson. They got Bridgewater. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey is the heart and soul of that team. You got DJ Moore. Like, that Panthers team is very talented, but they're going last in that division. Saints are probably the best in the division. I think Saints are going to win the division. Saints will move on to the playoffs. Drew Brees, Michael Thomas. What else more do I got to say? Oh, of course, and Alvin Kamara. Their defense is looking nice. Speaking of their defense, they are very rumored to sign Jadeveon Clowney. Again, that's going off top. That's a different... I got my little notes up here. Usually have it on my phone. Got it on the laptop. This will make an appearance in all the episodes as well. They're planning to pursue Jadeveon Clowney heavily. And not only them, the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Titans. So, Jags, are you tanking or are you trying to win? Because if you're trying to win, you go get Clowney and you keep Fournette. If you're trying to tank, you don't get Clowney, obviously, because Clowney is a top 8, top 5 rusher in the league. And Titans, I really like Tennessee. Derrick Henry is a beast. Ryan Tannehill is very good at giving Henry the ball. And the receiver, who's that one? No one receiver they got. What's his name? I can't think of it right now. At Ole Miss. Yeah, I really like the Titans. Are they Super Bowl bound? No. I don't think they are. They made the AFC Championship somehow, some way. But no, they're not Super Bowl bound. Come on now. Yeah, no. They got to make some more moves. Tannehill's got to learn how to. He's very similar to Garoppolo. He's got to throw the ball more. Yeah, it's a run heavy. It's a run heavy offense. Very run heavy. That's why I'm scared of Derrick Henry. Scared for Derrick Henry because power backs like that do not last long. Players that run heavy. Is he fast for his size? Yeah, and that's another reason why he scares me. Like, bro, take it easy. I don't know. I'm a huge Derrick Henry fan, but I just don't see it going well for him. Okay, well, we talked about Leonard Fournette, and we ended up landing on a top 5 halfback in the league, Derrick Henry. Now let's move on. Some small news. Logan Ryan signed with the Giants. I like Logan Ryan. That's right. I said it. He got that pick on Tom Brady. Tom Brady's last play as a Patriot. And ever since then, I've liked him. I don't know, man. You guys will know I'm going to slander Tom Brady a bit. Do I respect the guy? Of course. He has got so much respect. 6 rings, I mean, what's up? Like, he's done things that it's tough for people to do. He's also played with probably one of the best coaches of all time. So we'll see how he does this year, I just don't know. I don't know. 1-year deal, $7.5 million. Seahawks re-sign Josh Gordon, but he's still waiting on a reinstatement. Gordon was suspended last year, I believe, on another, drugs, I believe, because Josh Gordon, man, he cannot stay healthy. Not healthy. He cannot stay out of trouble. That's what I meant to say. He is a really good receiver when he's not in trouble. He could have been a really, really good receiver if he stayed good with the Browns. If he didn't get in trouble with the Browns or anything like that, he would be probably top 10. He'll be with talks of like Antonio Brown and Julio Jones. Like he would have been in that tier. But he's got other priorities, I guess. Good pickup for the Seahawks. I'm a Niners fan, obviously. I love the Seahawks. Not love. I respect them. I like Wilson. Wilson is really good. They've got really talented receivers. Got to give Wilson some help on their O-line, though. Chris Carson, he's all right. And then their defense really fell apart once the Legion of Boom got discombobulated, disassembled. That's the word I was looking for. Speaking of the Legion of Boom, Earl Thomas got released. I talked about it in the last episode. Supposedly, there's rumors that the Chargers will get him. I just don't see it happening. The only team I see signing Earl Thomas is the Cowboys. And then, I don't know, probably end his career. 2-3 years. Plus, Cowboys actually released Clinton Dix. Maybe they're making room for Earl Thomas. I think that was actually 53 roster cut. But, hey, I think it's going to be an Earl Thomas move. Might as well. He wants to play for the Cowboys. I'm sure the Cowboys want him. Make the move. That Cowboys defense is pretty nice, too. You got Leighton Vander Esch, Jalen Smith, DeMarcus Lawrence. What cornerbacks they got? Oh, they got Quentin Diggs, right? The safety. Now they don't have Who else they got? Not that much corners. They lost Byron Jones out there to Miami. Huge Miami fan. Oh my God! I gotta make a whole episode about Miami. I probably will, because good Lord, that Miami team. Woo-wee. I got some high hopes for Miami in the coming seasons. Yeah. Or only team I see all times going to is the Dallas Cowboys. And that's that. Patriots have officially named Cam Newton the starting quarterback. As we talked about, Tom Brady, he went to Tampa Bay. Patriots, they came in, they swooped up Cam Newton. Everyone was talking about Jared Stidham. And Bill Belichick basically makes a complete 180 going with Cam Newton, because Cam Newton is a big quarterback. He is mobile. He moves out of the pocket. He moves in the pocket. He moves through the O-line. Tom Brady says hike, and that's where he stays. I'm very curious how this is going to go. I personally really like Cam Newton. I was rooting for the Panthers in Super Bowl 50. It's gonna be weird to see him in Bill Belichick's system, because Bill Belichick, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work, honestly. I have him in my fantasy team. I don't think it's gonna work out because of how different Bill Belichick is gonna have to use Cam. If they're gonna succeed, I think it's gonna have to be with Stidham. Yeah. Although Cam Newton plays best with a chip on his shoulder, like in college. He got transferred, right? And then he just played out of his mind. So that could be the case. That could be the case with the Patriots. I don't know. I don't know Bill Belichick. I don't know. Will Bill Belichick even know how to use such a different quarterback? It's gonna be fun to watch. This might be one of the funnest seasons to watch, considering all the off-season moves. Tampa Bay is gonna be like much must-see TV, considering they made so many moves. It's gonna be a fun season. Hope you ordered your NFL Red Zone, because you're gonna want to watch. You're gonna want to tune in every Sunday. All right, and then the last story. Again, wanting to make this kind of a short episode. You guys know on the podcast, we go on and we go on and we go on. I can make a 5-10 minute episode go to 20 minutes. That's what happened last episode. I was very shocked. Last episode, we talked about, I don't even know what we talked about last episode. It was another NFL. Yeah, I was just kind of updating on the NFL news. Adrian Peterson got released from the Redskins. I do not like this move. Simply because Redskins do not have a very good running back. They had, Deuces Magoose, whatever his name was. Deuce Goose. I don't know. I call him Deuces Magooses. They had him, and then he got in a lot of legal trouble, which we won't talk about. And so they released him. Totally understandable. So you got this veteran, you got this 34, 35-year-old running back. Very old for a running back. And then you got, who's their other running back, man? Darius Goose is the other guy. Antonio Gibson. That is who they got. He's a rookie out of Memphis, I believe. AP will be a very good mentor if that's the role they want him to play, or would have been a very good mentor. Now Gibson does not have much to go off of. He doesn't have much to go off of. Like, you're putting him into the game, you're putting him into the NFL, and expect him to be that running back number one. I mean, come on. Adrian Peterson obviously has been phenomenal. Was phenomenal, at least with the Vikings, and then he got traded to Arizona. Actually, 2016 was really his decline. Is that when he got into legal trouble? I believe that is. I don't know. Last year, he almost had 900 yards rushing, which is pretty good considering Darius Goose was the number one halfback. He is still not... I do not consider him a bad running back still. If you are really, really bad, like the Redskins, he could be a running back one. And worst case scenario, he is a great mentor for Gibson. So I don't think the Redskins should let go of him. A lot of people predict not the Redskins. Oh man. The Washington football team. My apologies. Every time I just said the Redskins, just think of the Washington football team. So Washington... what is this? I don't know. Washington, a lot of people are predicting them to have a bounce back season like the 49ers. Do I see it happening? Heck no. Because they have no offense. Yeah, they got McLaurin. He is phenomenal. But look at the quarterbacks. Dwayne Haskins, you think he's going to take that team to the Super Bowl? Okay, buddy. I don't know about all that. Alex Smith, a guy that hasn't even touched a football in years. Listen, I like Alex Smith. Actually, no. For real though, like that sounded like I was hating on him. I'm actually very happy he's back in the league. If he takes a snap in a game, I think he deserves comeback player of the year. But, no, this is not a Super Bowl caliber team. Come on now. Chase Young is a beast, though. He's gonna definitely give that defense. That defense is nasty. I'll give Washington that. That defense is nasty. But I just said defense wins championships. Offense has kind of got to be good too. All right, that's gonna be about it. I won't hold you guys for any longer. That has been the Beat the Press podcast show on YouTube now. What? We'll make more YouTube episodes. We'll make more YouTube videos. We'll have episodes and videos. We'll talk about players, talk about different stories. We had a Derrick Rose episode. That would have been a better YouTube video. That's going to be about it, I know y'all see the Jerry Rice jersey. Next episode, we'll see what I wear. My dream is to meet Jerry Rice. I just want to put it out there. My dream in life is to meet Jerry Rice. So if any of you guys listening have any hookups with Jerry Rice or any links with Jerry Rice, please let him know. I have actually almost got to meet him a couple of times. I almost got to meet him, I think about 3-4 times, and I still have, I don't want to talk about it. Maybe that'll be for a different episode. That's gonna be it for the Beat the Press podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening, or actually in this case, watching. Appreciate you. Peace out.